Sarah. And did you know that Abraham had a wife named Sarah? They changed it to Sarai because they put an I on the end. But did you know that Abraham claimed to be the father of the 12 tribes of Israel? But wait, do you know that Asar says that's bullshit because that would be me. See how that works? And I never claimed to pimp any woman. But Abrahamites, the soul of Ra children, if you will, got plagiarized by some white men, and now Abraham comes into Egypt out of nowhere, like Jesus came out of nowhere. But once in Egypt, the evil pharaohs insisted that Sarah becomes a prostitute. And so now they have money and they get to claim to be the progenitors of the 12 tribes of Israel. But they seem to forget to mention the fact that the whole act of their nationalism started from prostitution. But wait, there's more. She was a white lady that was fucking black men with her husband's approval for money. Go read it for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. I smell bullshit somewhere. Oh, and just so you can know, this is why your best way to get knowledge is to try to find unsubstantiated facts in the things that you read. Because see, that makes you do research. Now, and then Poppy Wopey has to be a fugitive. And I'm hiding, that's why I'm not saying much. Because the Popo is looking for the Poppy Wope. Because I've been bad. But listen, I have a plan. So we'll watch how things go. Because we're very wise. And if you notice, there hasn't been any arrests made. So we're just blowing smoke up your ass. But wait, there is one problem. We don't trust each other. So this is a real serious ordeal going down. Heads will roll. I gotta go. Remember, you have to tell me, okay? All right, peace and blessings.
All right, now check this out. Here we go. It says, still, she has every part of the man alike unto herself. Now she has every part of the man unto herself. No. See, every part of the man she manufactured in her baby making factory. See? See how that works? All right, let's keep going. Although certain parts are less developed than others. No, wait a minute. He just told us that the duplicate can't be better than the original. But now he's saying that the woman made the man, but for some reason her composition is not as great as the man's composition. That's why he's saying the car that you see riding down the street is not as omnipotent as the factory that made the car. So if the car breaks on the corner, don't dare send the tow truck from the factory and take it back to the factory that fixed the car. No! We just have to let the car and its ability to regenerate itself do that. And then we have the Vatican that takes all the damn money and never regenerates anything because it has no women in it. Only old ass stinky phallus men. This is devastation that will lead to genocide because there's no women saying to these faggot ass men, first of all, you guys should stop fucking each other. And then second of all,
And that's one of the problems we have in America, because the women is not saying to the man, you look like a fag walking around with your ass hanging out like that. And I wonder why the women don't. That's very bizarre. It's because you have told them that they're not shit and that they are less than you, even though they made you. And see, these type of bullshit rhetorical conceptualizations is what lead to a man wanting to be women, which means that they legalize gay marriages. So you would have to just accept the fact that men are going to be allowed to play women positions in this society. Hello. Don't get mad at me for saying that someone's trying to steal the woman's position of goddess completely away from her and replace it with male homosexuality. And then I bet you, if we go to Greece and Rome, the same people that owns America and Europe that perpetuates stinky fallacy through warehousing men in prison. Yeah. Starting to see some organized crimes going on here, huh? Imagine that. And does it seem like religion might be a part of the conspirators? Could it be a tool? When you see Jesus and all men at the Last Supper, he didn't want to get no coochie at all. But then he had the Mary Magdalene. You know, she sounds like she would be a very beautiful woman, because both of those names are names that mostly accompany very nice looking girls. I know that because I used to live in LA and I used to meet a lot of girls named Maria. Did you know that Mary met Maria? Yeah. But listen, the truth about the matter is that all of this bullshit that's on the earth is all trickery to make us all be stupid and line up for the inevitable genocide that's right in our face right now. Alright, so I'm trying to show you how they shut your brain down by small things. I keep saying if it wasn't for little, there wouldn't be big, and they know that. So that's why they keep implementing increments. Implementing increments is how they do it. You see? And I mean, it's like they up to some real scandalous shit. Obama right involved with them. That's why I didn't hesitate to let him know from my heart. I feel real bad that he implemented us melanated people into all of the war crimes that you white people have been doing all over the planet, being solely yours. We never been involved with no mass genocide and all that shit. Now here he is, the president. He joins into office while you guys already bombing the shit out of Iraq and all that. And then dumbass black people running around. Yeah. Beating drums and I'm like, these are some stupid motherfuckers. Because I could see it. I kept telling people, I said, you know what? Y'all need to wake up, because this man is not going to change a damn thing. If anything, he going to make all y'all asses be docile. And the next thing you know, they going to be loading all our asses up on the bus, get ready to go gas all our asses. I was warning people, and people bad mouthing me. He should have just shut up and be happy that it's a black man finally got a chance to be in office. And that's what bothered me. I said, yeah, but look how easy it was for him. He had Hillary backing his ass up, plus Bill Clinton. I said, yo, don't you see it's the same freaking players that's backing him up? Why can't you see that? And then they get this other little goofy guy that's running with him, that's doing everything he can to just throw the damn election away. And I could sit there and watch all that. I stopped watching it real fast because it was obvious to me what they were doing. You know, I could see the war coming, everything. Because they had already started talking that New World Order shit.
And then as soon as he started moving into office, that shit just dissipated. And no one was saying anything about it. And so I was saying, yep, here we go. I already see it. But why can you talk to stupid ass people and when you could get into altercations with them, you know, and go to jail? And that's how dumb people are, especially in LA. They're all Catholics. And you can try to talk to them about foolishness. I mean, them guys walk around with big ass pictures of the Virgin Mary on the arm with a shroud around it, and they don't understand. The only thing they looking at when they see that is the female's vagina. That's what that shroud is, the female's vagina. And that's how they've tricked us, by pushing us through life, by teasing us with the woman's pussy. Everything you see when they selling trucks, they're selling anything at the bars. The bars, what do they got? Strip bars where you go in, the woman put her cat all in your face and all. That's what they make so much money, yo. I remember when I used to go to those clubs. I went in one in Ohio. I had just came back from the mainland. I went in there, this little cute little bar stripper girl come sit next to me. I'm like, oh, she wants me. My dumb ass, right? I'm sitting there, she's talking to me. She said, so will you buy me a drink? I had just brought me a drink. It was $5. I'm like, yeah, what you want? She said, oh, we just got a house special. And then she nodded to the guy so fast, didn't even tell him the name or nothing. He poured a little stupid drink, looked like it was some Kool-Aid, and brought it over there and set it down to me. She took one swallow of it and got up and left. I'm waiting on her ass to come back. She never came back. This fool bring me my bill. It's like, damn, why is it so much? That drink that I brought her was $17. $17. And she took one sip out of it and went back on the stage and danced and then disappeared her ass through a curtain. And I never saw her ass again. So see, this is the bullshit that they do. And you know what it made me do? It made me leave her with a bad feeling about her female personification, because it was her female personification that took advantage of me like that. And this is the exploitation of women on the planet that make men have very low regard to them. But see, it's all organized crime. It's criminality of the superior white man mind. This is what he say he is. He's superior. He is a superior, deceitful devil. That's what he is. He is that which destroys and steals and kills every damn thing beautiful. All right? That's who he is. You're not going to sit there and try to make me be the bad person for pointing out the true dynamics of your planet. And I say your planet because your ass needs to take responsibility for it. Alright, now listen to this. Let me show you how else they go on to destroy everything. Now this is good right here. Now listen. It says, still, she has every part of a man alike unto herself, although certain parts are less developed than others. Uterus, which is prostate, ovaries, which are the testicles, they're giving it to you from gender variation, right? And then clitoris, penis, etc. as well reported in Children of Mute by J. Churchward. Man and women are unidentifiably the same without their gender of flesh. They have the same perfect souls to think with and God's spirit that cannot die. Without the flesh, sexuality is unknown, and so is the mad desires made of humans and flesh. Beyond Maya of the flesh, the ancients called this the self or the God state. Now what that is that the God state and the self is your true identity of who you are, which is the energy source inside of you, not the body. That's the reason why you shouldn't trip out on gender. I keep telling people that if you really start to understand the true dynamics of self, you will understand your state of being androgynous. You know, you can't even say that on this world because you got other men, they talk stupid shit. Oh, he a fag and all that. You know, the true identity of self is that your compositions are male and female. That's just all to it. So common knowledge people have to understand the fact that they are androgynous people, 50-50, probably even more according to your gender. But what's really true and sad is your spiritual energy. Your spiritual energy to been through so many circumstances of being male and female that you could get confused in this shit somewhere. That's the reason for homosexuality, along with the fact that they perpetuate that shit on large scale, the Europeans do. So they complicate things by creating that. There was never a system of that shit in our societies because our